Isaiah, Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there should no more come unto thee the uncircumcision, the uncircumcised, and the unclean. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders a great millstone who deserve the honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the cities of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I would rather desire the Lord to the course of this video. Give you more hope, more faith, keep you rooted, keep you grounded. Hey, I was as usual having these dreams. And woke up. Time is no. I think it's going on 5 o'clock. I was up since like 4:30, maybe a little earlier. And hey, I can't remember the dream, but it was. I seen some. Can't remember the dream, but I seen some parts. It was glorious. And I know it was based on these words in this book. Cause this is our strength. These words in this book. This is our strength. See, Yahweh Shah is the volume of the book. Let's get that real fast. It just popped in my head. It was Hebrews. I'm just rolling the spirit, just based on, volume of the book. And all right, we got two. Well, we go back to the one where it started at, which is hey, cause if these words is our strength, that means Yahweh Shah is our strength. Okay, Yahweh Shah is our strength, and there's no way in hell you're gonna be able to endure the things that's gonna come without your strength. Right? It says Psalms chapter 40 verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. That's Yahweh Shah. And even at this point, right? David was speaking they were speaking as a prophet. He was prophesying at that moment in the spirit of Yahweh Shah. And so was when you read in Hebrew, Paul too. When they were speaking as Yahweh Shah was speaking through them. All right, and it says in the same thing in Hebrews, because that's what's happening when we go out there on the highways and the byways. We go out there and when the spirit come on you, the spirit of the book comes on you. It's the spirit of Yahweh Shah, and He speaks through you. And that's what people can't see that, because they look at you as a regular man. But when they realize that, when they realize what the scripture says, he said, in the day of my power, they will be willing. when they realize that the Lord was speaking through you, and that's from the day when Yahweh Shema Shah will appear. And then, because when he appear, they're gonna be feared. They're gonna fear Yahweh Shema Shah because they ain't gonna understand. Because they didn't take heed to the words that was written. The volume of the word that was written. They didn't take heed to it. So when this thing come, when how you say, when they fear come upon them, and they don't know what it is, why this is happening, like the case in point of God, see all those chariots, oh, those aliens, and he's a Negro, he sound like a Negro, or whatever, he sound like a Negro. Look at those aliens, Don't understand because they didn't take heed to what was going on around them when the prophets were speaking of it. So when they see Yahweh, they're gonna look at it like it's green men in those ships, because they're all gonna be ships. It's numeral ships. So by putting on the strength of these words, you understand that Yahweh Shema Shah is speaking of his chariots, that his angels are gonna be riding in. But the world don't get it. So part of that volume of the book is not only just learning your nationality, it's understanding what Yahweh Shema Shah want you to get through his men, his prophets that he set up. These people don't understand that what's happening around them. And I always say this, that if it was some wicked ass green people out there flying around in those ships, I think by now, because they're not brown, right? They're green, right? They're not red, they're green, right? So wouldn't they want to kill the red and the green? I mean the red and the brown? We'd all been dead. We'd all been enslaved by them already. That's how you know that this is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual thing. That's how you know it's accurate. That, a case in point, the old man that was on Camelot, that lady's show, he said no, these are big, tall, dark men, dark skinned men. No, not black, dark. Like he just went beyond. I think that's how he said. I forgot he would it, but that's how you know there ain't no green people. These people are lying. They're lying to you. And they call them grays too. I remember Apostle Ramallah said this. I always kept it in my head. He said, the gray that they saw was those gray afros. And that dark continent, it really scared them. So they really couldn't see how dark they was. All they saw was that gray glowing hair. Their hair was glowing. That's wisdom. And that's what they do. They don't see these things. So like, yeah. Let me turn this off. Put on airplane mode. So, let me read this verse again. Psalms chapter 40, verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. These words of this book is written of Yahweh Shema Shah. These are the holy words, because he comes. Remember, it says in John that hold on, what was that? John, let's see, John, right? It says John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. But when you read it in the proper manner, the Word is Yahweh Shah, and the word God is supposed to be God's. It's supposed to be it's plural, Alahayim, which they say Elohim. Well, Elohim means gods. Alahayim means gods. It's plural, and the Word is Yahweh Shah. He is the volume of the book. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word, which is Yahweh Shah, was with the gods. And the word was God. He was a power, which is Yahweh Shah. All right? And we understand that. Just like when you go back to the beginning, which is Genesis, Yahweh wasn't a cut sitting down. He just gave the blueprint to Yahweh Shah and the angels. They the one that created everything. Yahweh Shah was made by Yahweh. Yahweh Shah was made by Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah made every living thing. Um he put everything else together. Everything you could think of. And every time he made I can't really explain that part, but all the angels that they all helped him create the galaxies. And if you think about it, why do Yahweh need to do anything? He made Yahweh Shah he gave him Yahweh Shah the blueprint. Which these people ignorantly call Jesus, which is insane because the letter J has been only 500 years old. So going through this, it's a lot by putting on this garment. This garment comes with studying, going over certain things. If a man of wisdom, he was to explain something to you, you go in and you research it, you look it up, and it comes if the spirit is dealing with it, Yahweh Shah is going to sup with you. Because he tells you that himself. He said, he will open the door. The door that's going to be open is your mind. And I was just going over the word beautiful and beautify. I was just I don't know, I woke up to this. And I was just thinking about this verse, and I was like, beautiful. And I was like, man, it's just like the garment awake. And I was like, it just all came together. So that's why I'm just going over this verse right here. So the spirit led to these other verses, and which is beautiful because Yahweh Shah is the word. Well, people don't. People know that. When you go by being in this ministry for so this time, for this amount of time I've been in it, studying, looking up, and then the certain Christians know, yeah, Jesus is the word. So where did they do? They know that. Did they ever go in depth into it? No, because you know why? The Lord Yahweh Shah didn't open their mind. He left them there with a stumbling block. That's why everybody can't. That's why everybody can't get it. It's not for everybody. And when you read the verse I'm reading, clarifies that. And when you go in depth into that chapter, it gets more depth and it gets more clear. Because the Lord's not dealing with everybody. See, it's like I said, it's a lot to it. All right, let me read this verse again and we'll go back. For John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was Yahweh Shah. All right, we're going to say it how it's supposed to be said. In the beginning was Yahweh Shah. And and Yahweh Shah was with the gods. And Yahweh Shah was God, was the power. All right. So hey, I'm preaching to the choir, which is the hopeful elect that knows this. Mm-hmm. And if anybody's coming in, you can always go to John. You can always go to up to the elders, or you could do your own study or pray to the Lord to open your mind, and He will guide you to the right men, because that's one of the key things that I was told. He said, pray to the Lord out. Use His name, and He will open your mind to the truth. And He gives you visions, gives you point in your dreams. He gives you He show you certain things, and then when you hear it, when you see it in your dream, or it could be vice versa. You could hear it from the man of the Lord, and then He'll give you a dream, and then if you do go back into the scriptures, He will open your mind. He will show you other things that clarifies it, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. That's how you're supposed to read the book. Do thy precepts. Let's get that real fast. Just the icing out one that just came to my mind. So that's how the words come together. precept, understanding. Let's see what that pop up. Yeah, here we go. See, it says Psalm chapter 119, verse 104. Through thy precept I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. So there you go. That clarifies that every other way is false. All right. Now, what do the word precept mean? I remember what's the brother name? Yazayan, he came up to me and said, "What's the precept? What do the word precept mean?" And I didn't go depth into the word precept. I always thought it was you get a little here, you get a little there. And he said, so when I looked at it, I said, make sure you go look that up. So when I did, right, it says Pakwa, H49, H6990, right? And it said precepts, statutes. All right, I was just looking. Let me just go a little deeper. Hold on. Which means commandments. All right, which is a part of Paquad. Salaka. It's Paquad. Those are Ra. But it's da Paquad, which is wait, hold on. Oh, all right. It was Paquad. It was Paquad, which is statutes, right? And we know what statute, the law, statute, and commandments. All right, and that was only given to us. All right, so just the precepts, the scriptures. You know, when we go into the Torah, which is the first 5 books, that was given to us, which is we could read them out real fast. You know, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. All right, the 5 first books that Moses presented to us, you know, during that time. And I gotta narrow this back down to the beautiful garment, which is these scriptures, which is the understanding of the whole, eating the whole row. All right. You know, that's why we still under our tutors. You know, we still learning, and it's still more and more into this, because when we change, our spirit is being groomed to become beautified. I look at the word beautified, right? All right, let's go back to that, because that's the name of this video. Being beautified. I don't know something with the word beautified. So